have been at this location at First and La Brea for 26 years. Now, prior to that, I think it's got to be about 5 years, I actually sold on street corners just up the street. It was my mechanic's parking lot, and he would close on Saturday and Sunday, and I would rent his lot, and we would bring in truckloads of furniture, like 15-foot truck. It looked like a giant flea market. All of a sudden, everyone was getting shut down because they weren't paying taxes, and we were blessed because that was the week that we were able to rent this corner. The week that we weren't able to do it anymore on the street, this corner became available, and now we are on this corner 7 days a week for 26 years. Well, I'm Greek by descent and color and culture, but I'm born in upstate New York. I'm born in Rochester, New York. I'm first generation American. I'm Greek by heritage. Yeah, Rochester was my home, and I bailed out right after high school. I bailed out because of the winters in Rochester. I was pursuing a music career at that time, and LA was the place to come, so I did. This, to me, is like coming to work, and it's a carnival because it's outdoors, it's like a flea market, and it's not work to me. I feel like I'm actually coming to a carnival atmosphere with all these characters and people, so it's a joy for me to come to work. But again, I couldn't be behind a desk or in a little antique shop where it wasn't always as lively as this corner is. Thank you. It's like a Fellini movie here, the characters that come in and the people and the faces, and every day of my life I feel like I'm in a movie just by being here. So that's what I would pursue. I would pursue work in the film world. Any school that's doing the play or a carnival or a booster club, they can come and pick all the props they want for rental, and it's absolutely free. It's our little way of paying it forward now. We'd be able to do that much more if we had more money, or when we have more money. Well, we're very challenged at the moment, and I'm trying, well, I'm not trying, I'm trying not to be fearful or worried, but the rent on this corner is $16,000 a month, and that's $4,000 a week. And we were very hand-to-mouth with money. It's getting better as I'm cleaning up the lot and creating more space and vignettes where you can sell furniture. But during the rainy season, we got behind about $30,000 in rent. Now, the very, very kind Rabbi Fassman, that's been our landlord for 26 years, like family to us, passed away in about 7 months ago. That dear man, I could actually call up and say, Rabbi, I need to borrow $5,000. He'd say, yeah, I'm paying my own rent, right? I'd say, yes, you are. And then a couple of days later, I'd have to pay him back. But the store is now in the hands of a management company, and they're playing real hardball with us. They want their $30,000, and they want another $50,000 in back rent over the 26 years with the rabbi. We'd always pay slowly, but the rabbi was cool about it as long as we kept current. So now I have to come up with $80,000 in the next few weeks. And it's a little bit strange in a couple of ways. I always comment with big letters out in front. I use the big channel letters, and we'll write sometimes big sale or clearance, or sometimes we put love thy neighbor. We did that on Easter Sunday. Sometimes we'll put God is love. We'll comment a little bit spiritually. Then we put love to all women the day after the inauguration, and a few other things like that around the politic time, the candidates time. Then, I think about a month and a half ago, as a joke, I put love to Nordstrom's. Now, the young management company guy, Josh, who's Jewish, not real religious, called me up, said, Nick, what does that mean, love to Nordstrom's? I said, well, think about it, Josh. The #1 world leader is tweeting Nordstrom's about his daughter's line of clothes. And before I had a chance to say anything else, he said, what's wrong with that? He's the president of the United States. He can tweet anything he wants. And he says, as a matter of fact, I will waive your $1,000 late fee if tomorrow you'll put out in front, I love Donald Trump. I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe he was saying that to me. So I gracefully bowed out of it. I said, you know, Josh, I don't get that direct. So now I think they know where I'm at politically, along with owing a bunch of money, and they want us out.